Welcome to the Power Chamber Podcast, episode blah blah blah.
Episode whatever the hell. I'm Ice Chip Andy here with Iron Nick, and we're on our own this week.
Yeah, we're minus Emilio because of
technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties. Also finals week, so
yeah,
it's just us, and we're also recording on my laptop microphone. So apologies for that.
Yeah, we apologize if the audio is crap.
Yeah.
Nick's gonna fix it. He says.
I will.
Well, he's gonna at least try.
Yeah.
But
what do you have? What did you bring today?
I brought. All right, so I got 2 boxes of Birdie Bot's every flavor beans, known commonly on the internet as the Bean Boozled Challenge. We're gonna go ahead and do that throughout the episode for the next hour.
Oh my god.
And,
I didn't know we were going to do this throughout.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do it as like a... I apologize.
No,
but I want to talk about... go ahead and talk about Age of Ultron, big news this week.
Yeah.
We went ahead and saw it opening weekend in the IMAX. And you go ahead and go first. Because I have opinions.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
I have opinions.
Okay.
Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. Before you talk about the whatever we're talking about currently, Age of Ultron. Before you talk about the movie, go ahead and have a bean.
Okay, and before we get started, I'll go ahead and read off the flavors here.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, Birdie Bots is a product created in the Harry Potter verse.
Okay, so we have banana, which I didn't know that was a flavor. Black pepper.
Always
blueberry.
Fun.
Yeah.
Booger.
Candy floss,
which I understand is cotton candy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Cherry, cinnamon, dirt, earthworm, earwax,
gross, grass,
green apple, marshmallow, rotten egg, sausage, lemon,
yum,
soap,
gross,
tutti frutti, vomits, and watermelon.
This is gonna be a fun one.
I can't believe that you're gonna make me do this.
Well, to be fair, I just want to see it happen.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead. Alright, so talking about the Avengers Age of Ultron, which we were really super excited to see.
Yeah, I went into this movie completely blind.
Yeah, we didn't see... I saw the first trailer.
Yeah.
You went completely blind. You didn't see any of the trailers, the TV spots, watch any of the interviews, nothing.
Nothing. I didn't watch any of that.
Yeah, I only watched the first trailer, which was cool. It got
I did,
pretty hyped.
I did see it after I watched the movie. It is really epic.
It's pretty epic. It doesn't... Okay, go ahead. You go first.
Fuck.
I don't want to go first. Do you want me to go first?
Bitch. No, I already have the bean in hand.
Okay.
So I haven't looked at it, so this is gonna be.
Did you look at it?
I didn't.
Don't.
It's just
Don't look at it.
It's just in my hand. Is what I'm saying.
It could be good.
It could be.
It's a coin flip.
I have high doubts that it will, though.
Yeah, I feel like they
You
proportion it as such.
Don't tell me what it is, but just look at it.
Okay. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I'm not looking forward to this at all.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That is.
What do you think it is?
Is that earwax?
No. Oh, well, it might be. No, it's grass.
Oh, okay, there it is. There's the grass.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, no, I looked
Tastes
at
like
the earwax
plant.
bean. Yeah, that's very
It
good,
is.
Nick. Grass is a plant.
Shut up. Okay, so Avengers Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
All in all, I really enjoyed this movie. There are a couple problems that I have with it. It's not overall perfect, and there's a lot of flaws, but there are a lot of things that they're done really well. I particularly...
Are you okay?
Nothing like teeth.
This is why I hate jelly beans, man. I hate jelly beans, by the way. They're the worst thing.
So this is worse for you, then.
Yeah, it's worse for me than it is for you, probably.
But, yeah, I really particularly enjoyed... My favorite part of the movie was the Hulkbuster scene. It was really awesome.
I think that was everybody's... Well, no, that wasn't.
That one, and Vision is also really well done.
Oh, yeah, spoiler review, by the way.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It'll probably be in the title, but spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Vision is in the movie for anybody who doesn't know.
Yeah. even though they showed it in
So,
one of the trailers, kinda. And then
It was more prominent on the movie poster.
I really liked Scarlet Witch. All in all, I thought Quicksilver was fine. Aaron Taylor Johnson definitely brought a lot more to that role than I thought he would after seeing Godzilla. But again, there's a lot of problems that I have with it. Particularly, I don't like.
Being gone?
Yeah.
Okay. Here,
Particularly,
draw me one.
I don't like the idea of Ultron's lips moving. I thought that was really kind of dull because he's not that kind of character. I did.
Okay.
Because I don't know. Every time I saw him, he doesn't move. He just has a face, and that there's like he just speaks like he's a robot because so his mouth doesn't move. So that's my version of Ultron. They had his lips move, and he was really jokey at points. Sometimes it works, but it kind of ruins the menace of it.
All right.
But
well,
still,
you're stepping on my territory.
I enjoyed it. So go for it.
You all in all enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Mm.
What is it?
I think that might be a reform.
All right, this is successful.
What
Kinda,
did,
I would agree.
what was it? Did you look?
Hmm?
You
Oh.
told me you looked. Oh, it's probably sausage.
Yeah, it would look like sausage.
Yeah. That's what the maple flavor is. All right.
Okay.
So
Whatever.
I dislike the movie a lot. It's
Right.
my least favorite of the Marvel-verse.
Really?
In the entire movie franchise.
Are you sure?
It disappointed me really badly.
Okay.
And I know what you're thinking.
Mhm.
Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
And to be fair, the villain aspect kind of works better for me.
Or in Iron Man 2?
Yeah. Than it does in Ultron.
I don't know, man.
Because
I
you really feel like, what's his name, Mickey Rourke wants to kill Tony Stark as Iron Man.
Yeah, he's definitely a really menacing villain. The problem is that he has nothing to do after half of that movie.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden he just becomes generic. I am villain.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's my problem with it. But then again, we're talking about Ultron.
I'm
so-
Russian. Yeah, sure.
By the way, what did you think of the Russian accents? Because I didn't mind them that much.
From Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
I bought them.
Yeah.
They were good.
I thought they were a nice way to differentiate between the Days of Future Past Quicksilver.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So I thought that was nice.
Yeah. I liked Scarlet Witch's reaction. She's kind of my favorite part of the movie up until Vision comes in.
Yeah, Vision is really well done.
Even though they completely drop her gimmick at the beginning of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
During
the whole mind control thing?
Yeah, the whole mind control thing. It's like a
Well,
scene
they
for
don't-
each character, and that's
They
it.
don't drop it. Like, she still uses it.
Oh, and one thing that bothered me about the movie, I apologize. I'm gonna let you
No,
finish.
it's fine.
I'm gonna let you finish,
Go for
right?
it, Kanye.
But here's what happened. See, I'm probably gonna get sued.
No. Well, I don't know. Kanye is, yeah, he might sue you.
Do you want to draw another one?
Do I have to? Can
well,
we just...
we gotta do it. I mean, we got 2 boxes of this stuff.
Son of a bitch. Okay, so keep going.
All right. What was I saying? I'm gonna let you finish. The beginning of the movie really pissed me off because you informed me that in order to be caught up in what's happening in the movie, I had to have seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
This is a good point to
and
bring
that
up.
really bothers me.
This is a good point to bring up. He has not seen...
Not one episode. Not one
He has not.
episode.
He has not seen, like, the expanded Marvel universes or Marvel Cinematic Universe is what I'm calling it. Like stuff like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or
I saw Daredevil.
Or what was it, Agent Carter?
Agent
I've
Carter.
seen all of that stuff, so I that's probably why I enjoy this movie a lot more than you did.
Yeah.
Because I could follow it a little bit more, and I was like,
Yeah,
oh, that's
no,
a nice
absolutely.
touch. Blah blah blah. Yeah, but essentially in that show, they kind of build up this idea of. At the end of the episode before this movie came out, Coulson was pretty much like, okay, we found Loki's scepter, it's here, now it's time to call in the Avengers. I will admit, we probably missed a scene.
We missed a couple, I think.
We probably missed a scene in between, especially since none of the Avengers know that he's alive still.
Coulson, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Which
he's
is
not
weird,
in the movie.
Which is weird, because Sif knows.
Coulson's not in the movie.
I know.
At all.
But
which I'm not really sure why.
I'm assuming just to keep the illusion that he's dead. Then again, it might be the fact that, according to Joss Whedon, he is dead.
Yeah. They didn't actually bring him back. That was a Marvel thing that Joss had no say in. And that kind of is the overall feel of the movie for me. Is that there was too much studio involvement, not enough Joss involvement.
I can see that. Yeah.
The movie was run on media alone,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like that whole thing with Robert Downey Jr. walking out on that interview was a publicity stunt.
No, it wasn't.
I don't believe you.
Really?
I don't.
Not.
I apologize. I mean, if it was genuine, then whatever. It's part of his history.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you don't run from it. It's always going to be there,
Mm-hmm.
and that's hard to say. But I mean, that's just my take on it. They pulled that as a publicity stunt so more people would see the movie, even though like everybody was going to see this goddamn movie. I'm very interested to know. Did you happen to look up what the net gross was for the
Oh,
opening
it was
weekend?
some like $193 or something. No, $193 million or something like that.
Oh,
It was considerably. It was lower than
It was
the
bad.
Avengers, but it was
not
it
by
was
much.
closer. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was not by much.
Like $50 million is what the difference was.
Yeah.
Sure.
Um.
But it just felt like there was
Yeah.
too much pandering to the audience,
Yeah.
especially the movie-going audience, because you get movies that are obviously made for comic book fans like you or myself, and then you get movies that are obviously made for the movie-going audience, and that's okay. I will take a moment to say that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is apparently based around the Marvel Ultimate Universe, the
didn't-
Ultimate Marvel.
I have no knowledge of this.
Neither do I, and I
Hmm.
think that's why we don't
Well, I mean,
enjoy it as much as we should.
I don't necessarily hate it. I thought the movies were pretty good.
So most of the movies are
again.
good.
I think the problem with this movie is that we went in expecting it to be better than Winter Soldier, and it wasn't.
Yeah, no, I was expecting Winter Soldier or better,
Mm-hmm.
and Winter Soldier is just incredibly is number one on my list of Marvel movies.
Absolutely, is mine too.
Followed by the Avengers. You don't think so?
Well,
The first one.
yeah.
Yeah, Marvel's the Avengers.
I'd have to think about it, but yeah, probably. Because I forget what was there. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go
Iron-
ahead and draw another.
Iron Man was there.
Did you draw one?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, here, let me
it's
take a
right
look
here.
at it.
Okay, I haven't looked at it.
Go ahead.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Sorry.
I really wish we had a spit cup, but it's fine.
Do you want one?
I would prefer one.
Well, I mean, here you can use this.
That's disgusting. We got plastic wrapping for the.
It's in a cup shape.
I got it. So here we
Oh,
go.
excuse me, princess.
Don't ever say that. Is another grass one?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I
weird.
didn't look at the back of the box
That's
when you
weird.
showed it to me. I apologize.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Man, that is. You can smell that.
One random
Okay,
one
yeah.
that I drew. Okay. Couple of the problems I have with the movie. There are a lot of inconsistencies with the movie, as well as the whole not being able to or not having seen the TV show or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely this movie has problems.
That whole thing with Quicksilver near the end of the movie, where he's like, "This is Shield."
Yeah,
That
I have
really
no-
bothers me.
I have no idea why he said that line. It doesn't make any sense. Particularly what flavor is
It's bubblegum.
it?
That's
Interesting. So, but
it's
there's
bubblegum.
but
I love that show.
yeah, there's a lot of really weird script inconsistencies. Like the whole thing about why Black Widow not Black Widow, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are mad at the Avengers. They want to kill Tony Stark,
Which
and
makes sense.
They talk about that to
It's written really well.
yeah, they talk about that to Ultron, and then they never bring
Who's
it up
just
again.
completely off. I agree with you that Ultron should have been darker, more
Yeah.
menacing, and the quips. All right, a lot of people. This was the argument I heard, and it's a good argument. That Ultron downloaded his personality from watching Tony Stark
Mm-hmm.
on the internet,
Yeah,
and
that's
that
what I
makes
got.
sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But it, I don't know. It kind of takes away from that whole want to destroy the world thing.
Yeah.
He should really hate quips. It should
Yeah,
infuriate
that's
him.
true. But I
You
mean,
should see that as a human flaw. And
well, I mean,
But-
I think there was a line that you have to go through because I really did like his whole
but his
him-
intro
him-
monologue with him in the what do they call him? The Iron
Iron Legion, one of the Iron Legion bosses.
That just sounds evil, though.
it's hardcore and it's really intense, and you're like, whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then immediately, and the next time you see him, he's just in full Ultron outfit.
Immediately
He's got
after.
lips and metal
And
teeth. It's weird.
It's really dumb.
I didn't get it, and maybe this was shown in the trailer. That's probably why it bothered me so much in the movie.
What was it? That was probably the candy floss one, huh?
Probably, yeah.
All right.
So
Next one.
fuck.
Sorry,
This
man.
is a lot faster.
Yeah, we got a whole box to go through, and we slowed down considerably.
Yeah,
so
I got
I'm gonna
that.
do one, and you're gonna do one. Do you want to draw each other's?
Do you want it? Probably.
Like
We
we
can.
but I mean, I wanna look and show you your and know what yours is. This one's gonna be tough. I think I know what this one is.
I think I know what this one is too. So.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, so but
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
that's not bad. Lemon. Nope. That's soap.
Is it soap? I thought it was lemon.
That is soap.
Okay.
No, I don't know. It's really acidic.
Oh, sorry, man. I
can't-
think I got bubble gum again.
I know. You friggin'.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, I just especially love the whole payoff of Vision picking up the hammer. That build up was nice.
Yeah, that was written really well.
Yeah,
Vision is by far the best part of the movie.
absolutely.
My favorite scene in the movie is Jarvis and Ultron during Ultron's actual introduction.
Oh
to the
yeah,
movie,
it's a really
where
well
they're
done
just
scene.
two beings of energy.
Yeah,
I love that scene.
it's really well put together, really well designed. I
and
enjoyed
really
it.
well scripted.
Yeah.
I love Paul Bettany's
Mhm.
take on Jarvis and Vision.
Yeah, and I love how they're two different characters. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
But
So Jarvis is just gone now. He's not going to be
yeah,
in Civil War.
he replaced the AI with another program he calls Friday.
yeah,
Tony
that's
Stark
right.
did. Yeah, Civil War we got stuff to look up to. There was a lot of stuff in this movie that kind of set that up.
Yeah.
And the whole
Well,
clash between
There are
Captain
Marvel
America
movies that
and-
I dislike, like Thor
I didn't
or
like that.
or the first Avenger, Captain America.
I thought that movie was okay. It's not bad. I just hate the fact that the first half of the movie is comic book and then it just drops it.
Yeah, no, it was really oddly paced. But I mean, what's in the movie is good, is pretty good.
Yeah.
Except for that whole gonna have a montage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
They showed that in the trailer, and it makes you think, oh my god, when
Those
that
scenes are
scene's
gonna
happen,
be
they're gonna be
sick.
amazing.
Yeah,
I think I know what this one is.
there are a couple of possibilities for this one.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to let me know what it tastes like.
Fuck.
All right.
But
1,
two,
2, 3.
three.
Are you okay?
That was awful.
Was it dirt?
Oh, that was terrible. I couldn't even eat that. What was it? It's either banana or marshmallow.
I'm pretty sure it's marshmallow.
You fuck.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. He gets all the fruit ones.
That's okay. You know that just means that all of my bad ones are at the bottom.
Yeah, at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry about the glass.
No, it's good. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's fine. But no, I was saying with the bang. It's all right.
Oh, no.
But
Well, I mean, you're the one who has to cut it out.
I know.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry. That's.
What was it?
I've been eating a lawn. Pieces.
What was that one?
That was dirt.
Was it dirt?
No.
Okay. I thought it was going to be sausage. I apologize.
No, it wasn't. That was not sausage.
Oh, man. That's pretty terrible. But
Yeah.
I guess going back to the movie, to wrap up my thoughts, yeah, there are movies that I dislike, like Thor or Captain America, and then there are movies that I hate, like Guardians of the Galaxy. It's just not my kind of movie, people.
Okay.
Like, I get it. I can get the joke.
Yeah.
Okay, I get the joke. Right? It's just not particularly funny to me.
Okay.
All right.
I don't. Again, it's not. I will agree. It's more of a.
Like I
It's-
dislike. Okay, I hate it less than I hate Iron Man 2 because Iron Man 2 is just bad, and Guardians of the Galaxy did exactly what it was supposed to do. There are problems in the movie that everybody ignores, and that's kind of what Avengers 2 feels like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because in my opinion, and
Yeah.
is that like Ultron as a villain could have been way more
Yeah,
menacing than he
definitely
was, and I mean, because we had Ronan in Guardians of the Galaxy, and I thought he was a great villain.
He was pretty menacing.
Yeah.
I will say, but it just feels like there's not enough of him in the movie to appreciate.
That's probably true. Yeah.
Because
well, I mean,
they call him.
He reminded me of like a hardcore Power Rangers villain. That's why I really liked him.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because he's just hardcore. He's menacing. He doesn't do anything. He tells other people to do things. And then when he
You've
actually
been watching Jungle Fury all day,
Shut
and then
up.
you get pissed off at me
Shut
when
up.
I bring up Ken.
I didn't say anything. You didn't have to bring that up.
Yeah, right.
God.
So yeah, I this really comes to the bottom of my shit list for Marvel movies.
I didn't even look at yours.
I apologize.
I should have. Didn't. This movie was okay, I thought.
Do you want mine in all ears?
The Hulkbuster armor did a lot for me.
Sure.
Like
you didn't
that.
look at mine?
No, I didn't.
Oh, why not? You're supposed to know what I eat. That way I know
okay.
what you eat, and we're both, you know.
Yeah.
I don't feel so bad.
But again, like the Hulkbuster armor did a lot for me. I love Scarlet Witch's reaction when Quicksilver dies.
Spoilers.
Because that was absolutely perfect for that character.
Yeah, and it kind of made sense to kill off Quicksilver. Although I don't know why you would kill off your least developed character, the character that the audience has absolutely no emotional connection to.
I didn't know either, but then I've heard it
You ready?
explained. I've heard it explained that it's Okay, that's so. But then I've heard it explained that that the reason that they did it was probably because of the whole
what the fuck?
the whole thing with
Nick, was mine Earthworm?
Quicksilver. That was Booger. This is what yours was.
Oh. Yeah, give me the thing.
I can't do it.
Ugh.
Oh God, this was the best idea.
That was beautiful. Ugh.
But what the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, I've heard it explained that
Booger?
Yeah,
Ugh.
I've heard it explained that they probably did it because of the whole thing with Quicksilver already being in Days of Future Past.
That's probably true. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. By the way, we haven't talked about this yet. The whole thing that they give Hawkeye definitely a lot more to do in this movie.
Oh yeah.
Which I appreciated.
Yeah. They were like, he can't get his own goddamn movie, so let's go ahead and make this movie about him.
Well, I mean, because like I really liked him in the first Avengers movie, but then like after repeat viewings, I kind of realized that he is kind of mind controlled throughout the whole thing, or throughout most of the movie. But in this movie, he's definitely given a lot more to do. He's really just like he has a family. I really like that dynamic. This leads me to the one thing that I absolutely hate in this movie, which was the relationship between Bruce Banner and Natasha Romanoff. What the hell was this? Here's the thing. I have a problem with it because it came out of nowhere. This just happened, man, and they keep going with it. And
they run with it like
I'm
we've been
sorry.
totally building up to this the entire time. One,
I'm sorry.
2, 3.
I
think I got Booger again.
Earthworm, that one.
Oh.
What the hell was mine?
Black pepper.
There it is. Oh God, I couldn't even. Oh, man.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Do we have to do the whole box? This is starting to hurt my head. What the hell was it?
Well,
okay,
I mean,
so
if we don't do it now, we'll do it next week.
the reason that the reason that this pissed me off, not only did it come out of nowhere, but it like in those scenes,
Just like grass.
Black Widow doesn't sound like the same character.
Yeah.
She sounds like Betty Ross, and that bothers me.
Yeah. Why not just make a Hulk movie? I mean, Mark Ruffalo's on for 4 more goddamn movies. I realized like the night before we went to go see the movie that this movie was way too premature.
What do you mean?
The Avengers sequel.
Oh yeah.
Because while we got a Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor sequel, or threequel for Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't get anything for Bruce Banner, for the Hulk. And
Well, yeah.
I don't know why people are so afraid to write for this character. Like, this story is not a hard one to tell. And, I mean, if people want Mark Ruffalo to be Bruce Banner, then he has to go through some sort of arc.
Yeah.
And he should have told Tony to go fuck himself when he suggested making Vision.
That's a good point, yeah.
That was...
I feel like there's a lot of
we
this...
had that scene already.
Yeah.
And we knew how that was going to play out.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, we thought. I mean...
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly the message was.
I don't know either. Again, I'll have to watch the extended cut of this version.
That's what
If they release one, it's got to be better than this.
That's what I was thinking.
Because there seems to be a lot of stuff that's cut out.
Yeah, that
and a
whole
lot of stuff
thing
makes
the magic cave pond. What the hell was
that?
that?
Was more of a setup thing for Ragnarok, which Joss Whedon was told to put in setup for that movie.
It was so shoot-in, it wasn't even funny.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. What was I gonna say?
But I do like Chris Hemsworth in this
Ragnarok for anybody who doesn't know is the Norse version of the underworld.
Yeah.
And that's also
it's like
be
Armageddon.
Next... Sorry?
It's like Armageddon.
Yeah, but for the gods.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if Search is going to show up. That would be badass.
I want Beta Ray Bill.
He
should have been the first one to lift
He's probably
going to
be in there.
But
yeah, that's true.
He should have been the first one.
That magic's going to be gone if they try to put him in there.
Yeah.
But all in all, I thought this movie was okay. I had a lot of fun watching it.
I will watch the extended edition to see what scenes were cut for time and I don't know. Maybe I really hate to say this, but there's a small part of me saying that Josh should have stuck to indie comics.
Why?
Well, I feel like prolonged exposure takes away the flair of something.
Okay, elaborate.
Like Batman. You really hate Gotham right now.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay, so I just watched the final episode of the first season of Gotham.
Oh. But
my god.
You're the biggest Batman fan that I know.
Yeah.
And you beat Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah. That is not a small feat.
That's what surprised me.
Yeah. So you have a very high expectation for Batman.
Yeah, I didn't have high expectations for this show though, and it was still terrible. Like, my god, I watched the pilot episode out of curiosity, and then I kept watching to see if the show would get better. By mid-season, it did get better, and then after that, it was just terrible.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep going.
Like, my god, the final episode is stupid.
I've not seen Gotham. I did see Daredevil, like I mentioned.
Yeah.
Daredevil.
Go into that if you want.
Yeah, sure. You guys talked about it. It was pretty good. I hate the suit design.
I don't mind it that much. I just...
For as subtle as Fisk's armor is, because I didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
Yeah. I didn't know either, man. Because whenever he was in the fight with, I believe it was the Russian, by the way, spoilers for Daredevil. Well,
Yeah.
fuck it, we already talked about it, so you know that.
Lemons.
Yeah.
Nikolai Nikolaev, I apologize. We apologize for all the shit we talked about for Dominic.
And let me make this clear, because I'm currently rewatching Jungle Fury. Dominic is a horribly written character.
He's terrible.
But...
And the show knows it.
Yeah.
They remove him whenever possible.
But Nikolai's a really good actor. He proves it with this show.
Yeah.
But like, going
That's
back
really
to the whole...
all I'm walking away from it with, is that Nikolai Nikolaev is an actually really good actor. Rosario Dawson carried a lot of that show for me.
Oh yeah, she does really good, despite the fact that she's barely in it.
That guy from the Mighty Ducks.
That's yeah.
Definitely. He definitely did a lot better than I thought he was going to. Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
I know. Oh man, no. Dude, I'm surprised you couldn't get that one down.
What was it?
It was Earthworm. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh god, this is gonna be edited heavily because of all this pausing.
Well, I
Ah.
mean, that's your fault.
Blech.
You can't talk through a bean.
I'm sorry, man. This is terrible.
Cherry.
But fuck you. But yeah. So
Daredevil is definitely worth the watch.
Yeah.
I recommend it pretty highly. I like the guy who they got to play Fisk. Very
well,
cool.
everybody's really well cast in the show. I thought.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you not agree?
I don't agree. I think whoever they got to play Matt Murdock is just doing his best Will Graham impression.
See, it felt like that for me too. A lot of the
I'm
time.
a really big fan of Hannibal, and I can't wait for season 3.
Yeah, I am too, and that's what the show reminded me a lot of Hannibal, especially with Charlie Cox. Since like for half of the show, I was thinking, man, this blind Will Graham,
Yeah.
going around all over the place. But there was a point where he stopped being that for me, and he just full on became Daredevil. I think it was either Stick,
Ugh.
or it was the Speak of the Devil episode.
Stick was a good episode.
By the
I
way,
think I got soap.
I really loved that the one scene.
Ugh.
You alright?
Ugh.
I really loved the one scene. By the way, episode 6 is my favorite episode of this show.
Episode 6?
Yeah. 'Cause
Oh, I remember episode 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was
No,
crazy.
That was a good
Uh,
episode. Oh, man, that was
I mean, I was so in.
I can't wait for him to come back.
Yeah. He's not.
He's coming back.
I don't think he's coming back, man.
Well, that's your opinion then. It got greenlit for a second season.
That-
We never actually got to see him die.
that
so
doesn't mean that he's coming back.
he's coming back, and he's gonna come back with a vengeance because he's Russian.
I don't know if he is.
I don't know.
But yeah, I thought
I
everybody
like to
was-
think so.
I thought everybody. Yeah, I know you do, especially after that performance. So do I, actually.
Yeah.
Because man, I was watching that show and I was like, damn it, now. Actually, my first thought was when I saw him, I was like, man, I really hope this isn't a small part and that he's just doing this for like a scene,
Yeah.
and then he dies off screen at some point, and then he becomes one of my favorite characters.
Yeah. Glad to
He
hear.
becomes a Power Ranger in that show, which is odd.
Yeah,
because
it's
I
quite
don't buy
odd.
him as a Power Ranger as Dominic, which is the weird part.
Well, it's just the way he's written.
Yeah. Oh God.
And that's another problem. But
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get into
Yeah.
eventually.
But
I got lemon.
Oh, good. But
Um,
do we need another spit test cup?
Probably. Hold on.
Okay.
Taking me.
So he's gonna be out. I'm gonna talk about Gotham because holy shit. Oh wow, this show, man. I cannot. Ugh. They ruined the Riddler. This is terrible. Close to the end of the show, he decides that he's gonna. The way he ends up killing people or starting to kill people, is because he kills the abusive boyfriend of the girl that he likes. It's not even clever either. He just is talking to him outside of her apartment. He's like, leave her alone. He's like, oh, you got the hots for my girl. And then all of a sudden he starts stabbing her. Or stabbing him. And then that guy was also really terrible. He was like the most atypical jock ever. Like, wow. And then he gives her a letter that was supposed to be from him so that she wouldn't wonder where he was. But then he leaves a riddle in the letter where every line in the letter, the first letter of the lines, spell out his name. And she discovers this in the final episode, and she confronts him about it. And he kind of feigns ignorance, and she kind of walks away like, man, I don't believe you, but I have nothing to prosecute you with. And then there's this really odd scene where he's like arguing with himself about why he left a clue, and then he's like laughing. It was really fucking weird. And then he goes off presumably to be a villain. Penguin started out really good, and then they ruined it. All of it. It just didn't make any sense, because like by the end of the show, the two mob bosses in town, Salvatore Maroni and Falcone, are trying to kill each other.
Falcone.
Yeah. they're trying to kill each other. Maroni's trying to kill Falcone so that he can become in charge of the city now. But then the Vivica, or no, not Vivica, Jada Pinkett Smith's character comes in after being gone for a number of episodes. She's got a haircut for some reason. She's put together this band of criminals, which apparently Selena Kyle's a part of for reasons.
Criminals.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense because, like, literally at the very beginning of the episode, it's just Selena with a bunch of hobos around a dumpster fire, and then she looks out in the lake and sees Jada Pinkett Smith coming with her crew on a boat, and they get off, and she's like, "You're gonna be ready for all the fun that's gonna happen." And then the next time we see them, she's with them, and she's got a new haircut. It's really stupid. And then, by the way, Maroni is played by David Zayas, so there's that.
Oh yeah.
So then they
from the Dexter fame.
Yeah, man, was he wasted in this show. Let me get to that. So they.
What the hell did I get?
They end up capturing Falcone, Gordon, Penguin, and Gordon's partner Bullock, played by Donald Logue. And then
terrible.
Then Jada Pinkett Smith and
I think it was Earwax.
David Zayas get into an argument, and she ends up killing him. So he's dead. And then they all of a sudden both gangs try to kill each other. Falcone and Gordon get the hell out of there. Gordon's trying to protect Falcone because he believes that if Falcone dies, then the rest of the city will go into chaos because he's the one in charge. He's the best option, is what he says. And then while they're getting shot at, Falcone is like, "Man, I'm too old for this. I think I'm gonna quit." And Gordon's like, "Okay, sure, why not?" Even though he had spent like 45 minutes of the episode, like 3/4 of the way of the episode, trying to protect him from Penguin. It was terrible.
I got black pepper.
Ugh. Do you need the plate?
No, I think I got it.
And then, and then, are you all right? You got the water?
Yeah.
And then,
God.
And then, there's Barbara.
The Oracle.
Oh my God! No, this isn't. No, this is not that.
That girl?
No, this is not that.
What?
Barbara Kent started out as this. This is terrible. She started out as Gordon's girlfriend.
Sure.
And then she left him to go sleep with a female cop.
Well, okay.
Because. And then she gets mad at him for moving on after that.
Bitches be crazy.
And then she gets involved with the serial killer. And Gordon ends up saving her life. But while she was with the serial killer, she killed her parents. So she's talking to Gordon's present girlfriend as a psychiatrist, even though she's not a psychiatrist.
Yes.
And then she's like, she reveals that she killed her parents and then tries to kill her with a knife. And then she, like, the new girl beats the crap out of Barbara.
The new girl?
And she's like, I don't know what happened, she just went crazy. I'm so confused. It's really terrible.
Okay.
This show was really terrible. I don't know if I'm going to be back for season 2. This was quite an ordeal to sit through. Nothing made sense. Yeah. Now that I'm done with my rants, let me go back to the jelly bean.
Oh, you didn't eat it yet?
No. Oh, that's not bad.
I think it's green apple or watermelon. It's one of the two.
I think it's probably green apple.
Okay. Well, on to a show that you got me watching. I'll go ahead and talk about Constantine. No longer on NBC.
Yeah, NBC has canceled Constantine, which I'm like, no.
And I'm like, meh.
But they're still shopping the show around, so it could come back.
Probably going to be picked up by Netflix, if anybody.
Maybe. I certainly hope so.
But I don't know. If they do get picked up by somebody else, they're going to need more episodes, better writers, and probably a larger time slot. Because they can get 50 minutes on Netflix.
Yeah.
Rather than the 43 episodes they get, or 43-minute episodes you get for NBC.
Yeah.
It was okay. I didn't particularly enjoy it. It wasn't particularly memorable.
Okay. I thought that you would. That's why I recommended it.
I don't know. I got sucked out a lot by the Doctor Who stuff.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, oh, that was fun. I remember the first time I saw it in Doctor Who in 2007.
So I'm sorry. I thought that you would enjoy.
No,
the
it's
show.
fine. It's not your fault.
I'm
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I really like Matt Ryan's performance.
Oh, sure.
He's fun to watch all the time.
Yeah.
I thought
He,
him and also Manny.
I feel like all of his lines delivered the same inflection.
Kind of, but not
no
really.
matter what he's talking
I
about.
really loved in the Devil's Vinyl when he's like
Manny's the best character.
when he's like, give me strength, and then he puts on the earphones and he's like running into the recording studio.
Yeah.
I just love that.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
That was a pretty cool episode. There's some cool ideas.
Yeah.
It's a very, very gory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's NBC and they did Hannibal.
They did do Hannibal, and that show is brutal.
Yeah,
Holy
that
crap.
show is really beautiful for network television.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap! When I saw that on DVD,
I got soap again.
I saw that on DVD and I had no idea that was on NBC
Son of
until
poop.
the end of each episode when they were like NBC, and I was like, really? This looks like something that was like A&E, man, Bates Motel and shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you've been watching that. What do you think so far?
I've only seen 2 episodes. Yeah, I'm on board. This is really like, man, I still can't get over the fact, like, how did they find somebody who's a well-known child actor
Yeah, Freddie Highmore.
who looks exactly like a young version of Anthony Perkins?
It,
I have no idea how they pulled that off, because there's no way that he went right into right into the audition, and they just took one look at him and they were like, oh, I see it, you're hired. He didn't even say a word. No, they did something to him to make him look like that. I don't know what it was. And you say it's just they just gave him a sweater.
That's
Fuck
all they
you.
did.
I don't think that's what they did.
That's all they did. Well, I mean, they had to. Freddie Highmore, his American accent is a little rocky at the beginning. It's getting better as I get into
I don't know,
season
man.
2.
He's like really, really good at being like slightly off in public, but then like psychopath. Like
Right.
you can see where that the psychopathy comes from.
Sure.
Because he just I get the feeling that he can do a really good blank stare.
I kind of want the show to end with Marion coming into the motel and just hearing Freddie Highmore say, 12 rooms, 12 vacancies, and then cut to black. That would be pretty intense. So what is it? Is it banana or rotten egg?
I think it's lemon.
Oh, it's lemon. Okay.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But even the lemon is
Ugh.
really acidic. By the way, I tried,
Nick doesn't like sour.
I believe it was in Christmas that you gave me that pack of gummy Jolly Ranchers.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That freaking lemon, man. It's like super acidic. I couldn't eat them, man. They were crazy.
No, I'm so sorry.
No, it was fine.
Let's go ahead and move on to trailers, because
Okay.
I saw quite a few.
Yeah.
And we'll start off with Batman v Superman.
Okay.
Because,
Yeah.
that's
What's
the
your-
big one.
What are your thoughts on the Batman versus Superman thing?
I don't know. I'm actually kind of looking forward to Ben Affleck playing Batman. He's a big comic book fan, So I'm interested to see what he does with
That's
the
a good
character.
point. He is a good big
He's
comic book
a
fan.
huge
I forgot
comic
about that. I don't know how.
There's like 3 things.
No, well, because like I kept hearing people talk about like, oh, Ben Affleck's gonna be Batman. Ben Affleck's gonna be back. Nobody talks about the fact that he's a comic book fan.
Yeah, no, he's
Like
a
Mark
huge comic
Hamill.
fan. Yeah. Well, I mean, well, I guess that's a. Well, we'll get back to that one. in a minute.
Okay.
But Henry Cavill, I really hate the design of the Superman suit, and
What do you hate about it specifically?
just the design. I hate the way that it looks, the texture, the texture look.
Oh, yeah.
I dislike that bit. I dislike the way Henry Cavill looks in the suit because it kind of looks like he's CG'd. It's got that Green Lantern effect.
I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, give me a plate.
Are you alright? Oh, that's vomit, isn't it?
No, that was, I think that was Earthworm.
Are we like halfway through this fucking I think we're halfway through the box.
Probably.
So, anyway, what were you saying? Oh, Batman vs. Superman. Henry
Yeah.
Cavill.
Henry Cavill. I enjoyed Man of Steel for what it was, but this is obviously a Zack Snyder film.
Ugh.
Is what I got from the trailer.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Goyer's gone. He's no longer writing.
Yeah. No, I heard.
That troubles me.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, my overall thoughts on Man of Steel, I thought the beginning was great. I thought the ending was great. There was something in the second act that was just off the entire time.
Yeah. I don't know. I really like Michael Shannon as an actor. Like, I'll watch anything with Michael Shannon in it.
Yeah.
That might be biased.
No, not really.
I mean, he's a really good actor, and I thought what he did with Zod was pretty good. Given who's directing, but whatever.
The reason that
Lemon to clean the palate.
Man of Steel was the reason that I didn't see Owls of Ga'Hoole, because I usually have this rule with directors: if I don't like the third movie that they make, then I'm just pretty much off them for the rest of their career.
Sure.
And prior to Man of
Like
Steel,
me.
I had seen 300, which I didn't like.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm just saying it wasn't my bag. I didn't like the movie. I
Sure.
thought that all the slow motion bits were really stupid, and then I saw Watchmen, which I thought was even worse.
Watchmen is a terrible movie. I still think you should see Sin City,
Okay.
because I know you haven't seen that one yet. It's amazing.
I'll give it a watch, particularly to see the. Well, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. But off of Batman v Superman, it was definitely gonna bomb.
What makes you say that? I don't think that
they
it
pushed
will.
back production
What is it?
because Goyer left.
I think this is earwax.
Gross, man.
Did you look at it?
Yeah.
Well, what was it?
I don't know. Yeah, no, I think it was earwax. I'm not sure about the Batman design.
Well, it's very Frank Miller.
Yeah. It's very George Clooney with the angry eyes. What I call them, the angry eyes.
Really?
Because the cowl has that.
Well, I mean, because that's what Bale's outfit looked like, though.
Yeah, I know, but Clooney's outfit had it too.
Don't mention George Clooney.
I apologize. Well, I mean, he made a great Bruce Wayne.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He was George Clooney
The
that entire movie.
No, okay. Off of the Batman v Superman thing, onto The Force Awakens, the next big one.
Yeah. Star Wars Episode 7.
Yeah, I've never seen those.
I
movies.
was so happy to watch this trailer in IMAX right before Age of Ultron. I was so giddy.
Yeah.
It wasn't even funny.
Yeah.
I just really love just to hear Mark Hamill.
It looks amazing.
Yeah. Just to hear Mark Hamill speak in the Luke voice again, and I have to call it the Luke voice because that's not how he talks.
Right. But yeah, Mark Hamill's actual voice sounds nothing like that. And he was on an episode of Third Rock I watched recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
that seems really meta.
Why?
Because it's Luke Skywalker.
Yes. No, that's exactly why they did it.
Okay. But I'm super excited. Then again, I watched Spoonie talk about it, and he had brought up the point that, well, I mean, Phantom Menace looked good.
Did it?
Apparently.
Okay.
The first trailer was amazing.
Oh, okay.
So he's going into that movie with no expectations because it might be terrible.
Yeah.
And we don't know. And so I'm thinking,
It
okay.
looks amazing.
It does.
It looks gorgeous.
It looks really good, yeah.
But
all the stuff that they
I
do.
agree. It could backfire.
I also watched the Rogue One trailer, which I thought was pretty good. Really menacing. And then apparently that one's going to be about the Bothans that go to the Death Star and get the plans.
For the Bothans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about that. Like, people are talking about the idea, the plot of the film being about the crew that went to go get steal the plans for the Death Star. But then again, you remember that line from the movie, the first movie, where they're talking about many Bothans died. So I'm assuming that they're all Bothans.
Okay.
Then again, I don't know what the hell a Bothan is. I've not looked into any of the expanded universe stuff, nor have I watched any of the TV shows.
See?
Because I didn't watch Clone Wars on principle. I figured there's no reason for me to watch this show because I watched
The first one.
I watched Revenge of the Sith, so I know where that show's going.
Oh. Okay.
Why would I waste my time doing that?
Sure.
Not saying that it's a bad show. I'm just saying that on the premise, I just don't like watching shows where I know how that's going to end. Then again, I'm a really big fan of Hannibal. and Bates
Yeah.
Motel.
And that's right between what the events in Silence of the Lambs
Yeah.
and Red Dragon.
So I might give it another shot, but then again, I just don't know.
I feel like season 3 is gonna pick up after the events of Red Dragon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't he in prison in Red Dragon?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's gonna be weird.
Yes, but he's also free in Hannibal. But we don't want to talk about that. So Moving on.
We don't want to talk about that.
yeah,
So one trailer that I realized that we didn't talk about the last time.
what's up?
Terminator Genesis.
Genesis. Oh my god, it looks horrible. Oh man, it looks.
Okay, now
terrible.
let me explain. When I first saw this movie trailer,
When
the very first trailer, I thought, oh no, they're gonna ruin Terminator 2. Because I swear, watching that trailer, it's just all these moments from Terminator 2, and I was like, well, if you're gonna replicate all of them, I might as well just stay home and watch Terminator 2.
Yeah.
And then I watched this trailer, and just, what? I'm so lost.
I'm pretty lost. It's like they had an idea for a movie, but nobody wanted to buy it unless they put an alternate label on it.
Okay.
Like they had this alternate idea for a sci-fi movie,
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
but the studio would only buy it if they could make it a Terminator movie.
Yeah.
And that really blows.
I
I just want to throw that out there.
can't believe you're making me eat this entire box.
You don't have to.
Okay.
I mean, we're not gonna make it
Okay.
in the next 5 minutes unless you
Good.
just want to rocket fire it.
No.
No.
Yeah.
I got a
I'll do
marshmallow.
that. So, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to this movie. I watched the last trailer.
I'm not looking forward to it. I saw the Fantastic Four trailer. I will watch Whiplash before I judge that trailer, but just off of what I've seen of it, it looks stupid as shit for a Fantastic Four movie.
What do you mean?
They're too young.
Yeah.
They all have PhDs.
Well, I mean that's again something that I know is absolutely based off.
I really
film
like
and
the
stuff.
idea or the design of the thing. He looks like Rock.
Yeah. It is true. He looks more like Rock than
What's his name?
the other one.
Yeah.
Michael Chiklis did.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't know how I feel about it because it's kind of weird.
That
then again,
sequel come out in like 2004.
either the first movie came out in 2004 or that sequel did.
It's been a long time.
I can't
since,
remember. All I remember is that I hated both of those movies.
They weren't good.
No, they weren't.
But well, there was another trailer that I wanted to talk about after the Fantastic Four one. What
Okay,
was
there
it?
was Ant-Man.
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 Ant-Man, very irritating.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
I don't. It just. I can't take Paul Rudd seriously, unfortunately. I thought I could, and then I saw Anchorman 2, and it just can't happen. I apologize. Like, Paul Rudd should have stuck to doing dramedies or dramas if he wanted to be taken seriously as an actor, but now he's in that never-ending whirlpool of crappy Will Ferrell movies that, you know, coincide and try to beat out the Adam Sandler movies every time
Yeah.
they fucking come out.
I mean,
Wow. I'm very sorry. Oh, man.
yeah, and you went on a rant.
I
right there.
did. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay.
That was horrible.
I don't think. I don't know. I've never gotten a really good hatred of Paul Rudd. I think he's
you
funny.
didn't see Anchorman 2.
I didn't actually. So I might watch that movie before I go see Ant-Man. But based on this trailer, man, I really love the vibe that they're going for here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just this like not taken too seriously type of thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
I think that works perfectly for this type of movie. Then again, I figure if Edgar Wright was still making this movie,
Mm-hmm.
he would have gone farther
Oh, yeah.
with how absolutely ridiculous this is.
Oh, yeah. Paul Rudd and Edgar Wright would probably make a better team.
Yeah.
What is it? What's his name? Michael Douglas plays Hank Pym.
Yeah.
Professor Hank Pym.
Yeah.
The original Ant-Man, for nobody who knows.
Yeah. Yellow Jacket.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's terrible.
Anyway,
So yeah, there's that.
there was another movie, I swear there was another trailer I wanted to talk about.
Okay, there was Ant-Man, and then the trailers happened.
Oh, I saw the San Andreas trailer.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I did too.
And
This
they-
movie looks like Volcano, and that bothers me.
I don't know. It kind of looks like.
That's why I don't want to watch it
2012.
because I'm like, I didn't like that movie either.
No. Oh.
Are you all right?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, okay. There you go. So yeah,
Mother of God. Sorry.
no, it's all right.
It was black pepper, but for some reason it tasted like the fair.
Okay.
Like the smell of the fairgrounds overtook my taste buds.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
No, it wasn't good.
Um. Okay.
No,
So San Andreas. I don't know. It seems like we haven't had like a really good disaster movie in a while.
sure. I feel like a lot of the superhero movies are supposed to cover that.
And a lot of people who saw Man of Steel would agree with you.
Yeah.
And I will admit that is kind of what happens in the Hulkbuster fight.
Yeah.
Only kind of though, because they kind of drop it for the whole. Oh my God, this is so cool.
I think I got another black pepper.
Yep.
Horrible.
Another thing that happened this week, Suicide Squad picture came out
Yeah, that
to
happened.
go along with the Joker picture.
Oh my god.
By the way, what do you think of the Joker picture?
Oh my god, that guy pissed off a lot of people who hadn't even
Yeah.
done anything yet.
Yeah.
That was my initial reaction when I saw it. I read the comments under the
Oh
picture.
yeah.
And oh god, people were fucking angry.
Yeah, people were angry, and then the studio's kind of backpedaling, talking about no, that was a publicity stunt for his 50th anniversary or 75th anniversary of the Joker. He's not really gonna look like that. Come on, really, guys? You think he's gonna like what tattoos? Really? I don't buy it.
You don't buy it? You
But-
think that's the actual design?
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought that was the actual design that they were going with.
Yeah, well, I mean, it probably is.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't think they're going with it anymore.
Probably not. After that reaction? No,
Yeah.
thank you.
This is gonna go the
They
way
gotta
of
go
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's a
Yeah.
terrible example.
Oh god.
But yeah,
What's his name? Jared Leto?
Yeah, Jared Leto.
Who the hell is he?
He was the lead singer in 30 Seconds to Mars,
And
he was also in Dallas Buyers Club.
oh, is he any good?
He's pretty good, yeah.
Okay. All right. I didn't see that one. Nick says it's a really good watch.
It's a solid flick, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and recommend a Matthew McConaughey movie under Interstellar.
Yeah.
It was really really good.
I'll watch it eventually, I'm sure. Just after Dallas Buyers, like, yeah, that's a movie that I have to see.
Totally.
Um,
Totally. And Interstellar, I didn't know was a Nolan film. When I went into it,
yeah,
watching the movie, I didn't know who the hell was in it or what it was about, and it surprised the shit out of me.
yeah.
Absolutely no expectations, and it's one of my favorite movies.
That's pretty good.
Albeit the music kind of gives away everything.
Okay.
Like, you'll be watching a scene, and all of a sudden the music will get really dark and dramatic, and you're like, wait, something bad's gonna happen?
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, Suicide Squad picture came out. I saw it. I don't particularly care. I think Will Smith looks cool, and Killer Croc looks cool. He's really small though.
Yeah, he's really small.
Yeah.
For Croc.
Yeah.
For Croc.
By the way, what did you think of Harley Quinn?
I don't know. She looked like she did in City.
Oh, okay.
So,
I don't know. I just hate. I don't like the idea of they're basically just having these both the Joker and Harley just have pale skin rather than have white face paint.
oh, okay.
And I don't think that makes sense.
Is that what it is?
Well, based on the two pictures that I saw,
The Jared Leto
Yeah.
photo that's no longer happening.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure that they'll keep most of that
Isn't
design.
that
They'll just take
canon,
away
though?
off the tattoos.
Isn't that canon?
What?
The pale skin?
I don't actually know.
Like, it's not anymore because of the Nolan films, but
Yeah. Well, I mean,
originally,
because it looks like it's pale. It doesn't look like it's white like it is in the comics.
Oh, okay, sure.
So that's what I'm talking about.
I definitely
And-
thought she was wearing makeup.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to see the movie and see what I think about it.
I don't know anything about the Suicide Squad, so I'm not completely interested in seeing this movie.
Another couple things that happened. this past week, and it's things that I want to talk about. Is,
Green Ranger versus Ryu fight happened.
Yeah, Green Ranger. This happened,
and it was underwhelming. Unfortunately,
I thought it was okay, man.
I didn't say it wasn't good. I said it was underwhelming.
Yeah,
it's good. The fucking trailers or not trailers.
The build up, yeah.
The build was way too high
because they like stalled this by like a month.
Which is fucking like 3 months.
Yeah,
it was supposed to come out in January, and then it came out.
By the way, I thought it was
February.
really badass that the gold on the helmet didn't show up until the Dragon Jagger.
Yeah,
I thought that I don't know.
That was a nice touch.
Yeah, because while he was fighting him in the street, I was like, wait, didn't that helmet have gold on it? Or did they stop that? And then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, and I was like, that's pretty rad.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that he defeats him with the dark sword though.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but I mean
that makes sense because it's supposed to be evil Tommy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be evil Tommy.
As evident by the green eyes and
which was a nice touch as well.
Yeah, I thought. But yeah, I don't think it was as nearly as good or fast paced or as well choreographed as the
Scorpion.
As the Scorpion thing.
Do you think? Okay, so do you think that JDF was actually in the suit during the Scorpion fight?
I don't know. I would like to think so.
I'm fairly certain he did it for the Green Ranger one, but I don't know if he did it for the White Ranger one. If he just did it the last bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. My only reaction is no because of the whole the behind the scenes video of him dancing like Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
I don't think that's him. So I'm gonna go ahead and say no.
Okay.
But the MMPR movie got delayed until 2017.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Till January 13th, 2017.
Holy crap.
And
okay, so they just put a 6-month hiatus on it?
Yeah, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, that's kind of...
That's not very...
That's not a good sign.
January is widely considered, in the movie community, January is considered to be the toilet bowl of the year. Because that's where all the movies that basically the studios think aren't going to perform well go.
Yeah.
Is in January. And that scares me if it's going to be Power Rangers.
Yeah. Because I mean that nobody is taking this movie seriously.
Yeah.
And that's not okay.
But, I mean, whatever. I never know, man. They could be a surprise hit. I just hate the idea of it. They stopped it being a summer blockbuster and moved it to January.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, at least move it to March.
Well,
then it would be my birthday, and I would be so happy to go see it.
When is the Suicide Squad coming out?
Oh, this year, I think.
This year?
It's coming out after Batman or Superman comes out. Like, that's the next one for.
And that one's coming out when?
That one's coming out next year. So
that's probably why they opted to drop it though.
Opted to drop what?
The MMPR movie.
Oh,
is to open up that slot for Batman v Superman, and that sucks.
Well, I mean, because
that movie's gonna blow.
Because originally Batman vs Superman was gonna come out like in May. There was a point where like it shared the date with Captain America: Civil War, and then Marvel Studios came out and said it was gonna be Civil War.
Yeah. And
then DC was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
We got to move it someplace because we're not gonna make money.
Yeah.
So they had to move it. But I don't know. I'm particularly scared. I'm still looking forward to this movie. I believe wholeheartedly because I've watched a lot and I did a lot of research.
Yeah, you did.
I've done a lot of research on MMPR.
Yeah.
Trust me, and I realize that they have all the ingredients to make this movie awesome.
Yeah.
So
yes. Yeah,
So I'm definitely.
Do they have a writer?
Really? Yes, they do.
Okay, so they are working on it, but they just don't have a script.
They have a couple writers and they have producers. They just don't have. No, I think they do have a script.
They just don't have a cast.
They just don't have a cast or a director. Yeah.
All right. Well, who would you like to see direct this movie?
They were supposed to start filming this year.
Yeah.
But that probably won't happen until next year.
Until next year, for sure.
Or at least at the end of this year. Who would I want to see directed? Yeah. I don't know, man.
What about the guy who did Pacific Rim?
Oh, Guillermo del Toro?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he could make this movie awesome.
Yeah, Guillermo del Toro.
I don't think he... Well, he might. I don't know. He was super excited to work on Pacific Rim and Pacific Rim 2. I've heard him talk about it. But yeah, he's definitely a perfect pick for that type of movie.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah.
And we already stated earlier on that Chloe Grace Moretz is going to probably end up playing Kimberly.
I still don't like that idea. I don't mind her playing the Pink Ranger. I just don't think she's going to be a good Kimberly.
I don't know. It would be a different character.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case.
It's not our Kimberly.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's the only reason that you're knocking it. But I mean,
Well, I mean, it just
it's the
I
Teen
don't
Titans
I don't,
Go effect.
Yeah. Well, no.
It is.
Well, I mean, because I don't think she can play that character.
Kimberly?
Yeah.
Oh, Chloe.
Because I mean, she spent Kick-Ass 2 and Carrie fighting against those types of characters. And Kimberly is the Valley Girl, so I don't.
Sure.
I don't think that she's necessarily able to pull that off because I've never seen her do it.
Yeah.
Then again, she's a really good actress.
Yeah.
All things considered. Despite the fact that I refuse to watch Carrie because no.
I haven't seen it, but
I've heard it's all right though. So
I'm intrigued. I'll probably end up watching it tonight.
I'll go. Let me know how it is if I
For
should
sure.
watch it. But another movie that got delayed until 2017 that was also supposed to come out next year is the Lego Ninjago movie.
Ninja.
Why?
Go. Well, dude,
I'm so.
the next Lego movie.
Well, because that's the thing though. They announced this movie. They announced the Ninjago movie the second. Once the second trailer for the Lego movie hit.
Oh.
And then now they're making all these plans for Lego for the Legoverse, Lego Movie 2, Batman, Lego Batman,
Yeah,
which
Lego
is
Batman.
which is supposed to come out before the Lego Movie 2. I think that one actually took the spot
I think
of
that should be the
Ninjago.
only reason that Mark Hamill comes back to play the Joker
is in Lego.
Batman.
My God,
That would be beautiful.
that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Just to hear him interact with
Will Arnett
with
as
Will
Batman.
Arnett. Yeah, I think that would be great.
That would be great. Oh,
The thing is though, they keep throwing around that all these movies are going to be connected in this whole Lego movie universe. I don't know how I feel about that, especially
Legoverse.
since Ninjago is a very clearly computer animated series.
Yeah.
I don't know necessarily, and of course the Lego movie was edited to make it look like it was stop motion.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you necessarily pull that off.
Well, the
Or-
Green Ninja was in.
Well, yeah,
The Lego movie.
he was in the Lego movie, and there's actually behind the scenes. There's like an extra on the DVD where they're talking about putting the Green Ninja at different points in the movie,
Yeah.
and they're like showing Emmett clips where he could like be in there, and they add him in there like digitally,
Sure.
and then he's there. They actually refer to him by his name.
Yeah.
I thought that was a nice touch. Then again, I'm a bit skeptical, partly because I don't want this to go the route of Tamers. You know,
No.
where
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
no.
where all this big epic stuff happened, right? Except it was in the realm of this one universe that is now a part of this other universe that is essentially a kid's play imagination
Sure.
thing.
Play Nation.
If that makes any sense.
A little.
Then again, that I was still able to care about the Lego movie even after finding that out. So
I like the Lego movie.
I'll have to see a trailer.
It's really good.
Also, apparently they're talking about putting the villain from the video games in the Ninjago movie, which I think is kind of weird, especially since I haven't played any of those games.
Me neither.
So I'm looking forward to that, though.
Yeah. Well, it was video games. I want to play Mortal Kombat X. I do.
I know.
It's so it torments me.
Yeah.
I also
apparently
am still
torments me,
planning
too.
on playing the God of War trilogy,
This is pretty good.
and Halo 2 is on my list of games to finish off. Oh yeah, we're also gonna watch Cowboy Bebop, so I guess next week I'll give my thoughts on that.
You think you can finish it in a week?
I'll at least finish a couple of episodes.
I mean, because they're only like half an hour long.
oh really?
Yeah.
There's only 10?
26.
26. Okay, yeah, I could probably knock it out this weekend.
Yeah, I'm hoping to finish Jungle Fury before I leave campus this week, and then start watching RPM. Yeah.
Sorry, I really like Jungle Fury.
Yeah, no, it's a solid Power Rangers season, especially right now because near the tail end, they're starting to tell a really good story, and it's
And
been
you're
solid.
seeing what I'm talking about with the filler and actually moving the story along.
Yeah.
Yes.
because they're taking plots that are definitely more of a filler, we have to learn a lesson, blah blah blah, but they're actually incorporating it into, oh my god, there's this big epic story going on in the background.
Yeah.
Which I guess has been happening a lot in this show, but I just
Yeah.
never noticed it until they were blatantly obviously about it. Obvious about it.
Sure. Yeah. That whole mouse thing or the rat thing.
Yeah.
We just watched it like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. But I guess that'll do it here.
Oh
for
yeah,
us on
we'll
the-
go ahead and sign off for the Power Chamber podcast, the only PCP you should try at least once a week.
Well said. I'm Nick, aka IronBat1993. You can find me on Twitter or the YouTubes. I'm sorry about the whole Ninjago thing. Again, finals week and everything's been kind of going at a fast pace for me. Then again, I'm planning on working on that as soon as this week is over, guys. So I'll get that to you as soon as possible. I have written a script, so it's just a matter of me putting the video together. So just be patient with that.
And I'm Ice Chip Andy. I do stuff also. You can't find me on Twitter. Well, I mean, they can. I just
Yeah?
won't see it. I have a Twitter.
Yeah, that's right. You do have a Twitter. I keep forgetting that because you haven't used.
Yeah, I don't know where it is, but it's there on the webs.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm probably going to mention this on the podcast, and I'm going to show you that video here in a minute.
Sure.
The video of
The Spirit Rangers.
on Spirit Rangers, because somebody had put together this whole compilation of the legendary the legendary Super Mega Rangers.
What time?
I'm morphing into
into the Spirit Rangers.
into the Spirit Rangers. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that's a cool video that I saw. Go ahead and check that out.
Goodbye, everyone. We look forward to seeing you again next week, preferably with our eyeballs.
Whatever you say, man.
I don't know.
Oh God.